Hi guys, this is Woolly Mama Crochet. I have free patterns and tutorials. Today I'm going to be showing you exactly step by step how to make this heart granny square. It's really easy. We're going to be using two colors. I have in loops and threads, which is an acrylic weight 4 yarn. This one's in purple, and then I also have in light pink. I will be using a 4mm crochet hook. And then I also have a stitch marker on hand. You'll only be needing one if that's something that you prefer to use. So if you would like to make this square, just follow along, get your hooks out, and let's get started. So we're gonna start with a magic circle. If they're hard for you, if you wanna do the chain 2 and then work into the first chain, feel free to do so. Let me show you how I do my magic circle. I start with the yarn, I hold it with my thumb. I'm gonna wrap it around my 2 fingers and then cross over the top. I'll take my hook under and pull the yarn, and then take my hook and do another chain. And there's my ring. So we're gonna start by doing a chain 2. And then we're going to work 13 double crochets into the ring. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to pull it tight now. Look at that. Okay, so that's the end of our first round. We're going to end with a slip stitch into our first double crochet. So we're going to skip the chain 3 and we're going to slip stitch into this double crochet at the top. So it's going to be this one with a slip stitch. So count, make sure you have 13 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to, for round 2, start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is going to count as our stitch. So then we're going to add a double crochet into the same stitch. And then we're going to add another double crochet into the same stitch. So we're going to be doing an increase in these first 6 stitches. So that's 1, 2, so that's 2, 1, 2, so that's 3, 1, 2, so that's 4, 1, 2, so that's 5, 1, 2, so that's 6. Now our next stitch, we're going to do just 1 double crochet. And then for our last 6 stitches, we're going to do another double crochet increase into each. So each stitch is going to get 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now we are going to end by doing a slip stitch into the top of our chain 3. So that's this one right here. If I can get my hook in there. Okay. Slip stitch. So that's going to be the end of round 2. Should have a circle. Now we're going to start round 3. This is what gives us the heart shape. So we're going to start by doing a single crochet. We're not going to chain or anything. We're going to start by doing a single crochet into the next stitch. Okay, so single crochet. And then in our next stitch, we're going to do 3 stitches. We're going to do a half double, a double, and then a treble crochet. Let me get my yarn. Okay, so we're going to do 3 stitches into this next stitch. We're going to start with a half, so yarn over, insert a hook, pull through, and we're going to do a double, and then we're going to end with a treble. So that one you yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, now in our next stitch, we're going to do 2 trebles. So yarn over twice, pull through, pull through, pull through. We're going to do another one of the same into the same stitch. Okay, our next stitch, we're going to do the same thing, 2 treble crochets or a treble crochet increase. Basically, you're just doing 2 treble crochets into the same stitch, just like we did in the last stitch. Now for our next stitch, we're going to do 3 stitches into the same stitch. We're going to do a treble, a double, and then a half double. So start with our treble crochet. Then do a double crochet, and then a half double, all in the same stitch. So it should look something like this. We got kind of the top part of our heart. Okay, let's continue. Our next, we're going to do 2 stitches. We're going to do a half double crochet and a single crochet in this next stitch. So half double, and then a single crochet. Now we're going to do a single crochet into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get my yarn. I keep getting knots in my yarn. Okay, now for our next stitch, we will be doing a half double crochet, and now for our next stitch, we're going to be doing 3 double crochets into the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to kind of repeat the same pattern going back up, but the opposite. So we're going to do a half double crochet, and we're going to do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the next stitch we're going to do a single and a half double crochet in the same stitch. So there's a single, half double crochet. Now in the next stitch we're going to be working 3 stitches. We're going to do a half double crochet, a double crochet, and a treble crochet. So it's half double crochet, double crochet, and then a treble crochet. And now we're going to do a treble crochet increase into the next 2 stitches, so 2 trebles in each stitch. one, and now the next stitch. Okay, and then we're going to work 3 stitches into our next stitch. We're going to do a treble, a double, and then a half double. 1, and then a double, and then a half double. Okay, and then in our last stitch, we're going to work a single crochet. And then we're going to end off by doing a slip stitch into the same place that we did a slip stitch in our second round. If you could see right here, we're going to put our hook in. It probably will be a little tight, so just yarn over and pull through all of your loops. And then that is going to be our heart shape, so you can go ahead and cut your yarn, fasten off your yarn. And we should have the heart shape. So I forgot to put the stitch marker in, but let me show you where we're going to put it. So we're going to go back single, half, double, treble, treble, treble. So in this stitch is where you're going to want to put your stitch marker. We're going to go into this one. So let's see how many it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you go 6 to the right from the middle, it's going to be the treble. If you can see, it's the one that has 2 trebles in it. Then put your stitch marker in there, because that's where we're going to join our next round. So there's our heart. So cute, right? Okay, so now for my next round, I'm going to be using purple. And I'm going to, we're going to attach it where our stitch marker is. So, which would be in this one. So attach your yarn. I'm using this purple, and we're going to start with a chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's going to count as our stitch. And then we're going to work a double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, for our next stitch, we're going to do a half double crochet. And then in the next 2 stitches, we're going to do a single crochet. So single, single. Now we're going to do another half double crochet. And now we will do a double crochet 2 together into the single crochets from the previous round. So how to do that is yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull through, and then find the next single crochet, which is right here. Put your hook through, yarn over, and pull through, and then work the double crochet. So pull through all of those. You should have 2 loops left. Yarn over and pull through. So that's your double crochet 2 together, and we're going to be double crocheting into those single crochet stitches, skipping where we did the slip stitch. Now we're going to continue the pattern by doing a half double crochet into the next stitch, and then 2 single crochets into the next stitches. 1, 2. We're going to do a half double crochet, and then we're going to do a double crochet increase into the next stitch. So 2 double crochets. 1, 2. So it should look like this. Now we're going to work our first corner. So we're going to be making it into a square. So we will chain 3 to make a corner. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets into the next stitch. 1, 2. After that, we will do a half double crochet, and then we're going to do a single crochet. We're going to do another single crochet, then we'll do another half double crochet, we'll do a double crochet, then in the next stitch we're going to do a double crochet increase, so put 2 double crochets into the next stitch, okay, and then in our next 2 stitches we're going to be doing a treble crochet into each stitch. So there's 1, there's 2, and now for the next stitch we're going to be doing a treble crochet increase, so that's 2 in the same stitch. 1, 2, then we're going to work our corner, so chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do a treble crochet increase into the next stitch again, so that's 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, 1, 2. Okay, so we have our corner. Now we're going to be doing a double crochet into the next 2 stitches, 1, 2. Now into the next stitch we're going to be doing a half double crochet, and then in the next stitch we're going to be doing 3 single crochets all in the same stitch. 2, 3. Now we're going to be doing the same pattern backwards, continuing on. So we'll do a half double crochet, and then after that we're going to be doing a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then we'll be doing a treble crochet increase, so 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, and then we'll work our corner, so do a chain 3, and then do 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, just like how we did on the other side. Now we'll be doing a treble crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then in the next stitch we're going to do a double crochet increase, so 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and then after that we'll do a double crochet. In the next stitch we'll do half double crochet, and we'll do a single crochet in the next 2 stitches, we'll do a half double crochet, and then our last stitch we're going to do 2 double crochets, or a double crochet increase. So there's 1, 2. Now we need to finish off our corner, so chain 3, and then slip stitch to the top of our beginning chain 3, okay, so there is our square heart. It's coming together. We're going to do another round. The next round's going to be really easy. For the next round, round 5, we're going to continue on here. So chain 3 starts as counts as a stitch, and now what we're going to do is double crochet into each stitch across. So double crochet into each stitch. Let's try that one again. And then I'll show you how to work the corner, and then we'll just continue the same pattern on each side. So I'm making my way, doing a double crochet into each stitch. Got one left. Okay, now that we're at the corner space, what we're going to do is do 2 double crochets into the space. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do 2 more double crochets into the same space, and that's going to give us our corner. Now we have the next side. We're going to double crochet in each stitch across until we get to the corner. So continue that, and then I will meet you at the next corner, and we can do that one together again. Okay, so I'm at the next corner. So remember, for the corner spaces, we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets. This is all in the chain space in the corner. And then that's how we do our corner. So now continue along until you get back to the top, doing double crochets in each stitch. In the corner, do 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 doubles, and then keep going. And then once you get back to this corner, after you do the corner by doing 2 doubles, 3, chain 3, and then 2 doubles, then slip stitch back into the top. So continue doing that, and then I'll meet you back around. Okay, so at the last corner, we're doing 2 double crochets into the space, and then our starting chain 3 counts as a stitch, so we're going to just slip stitch to the top of that chain 3, and that's going to finish off our round. All right, so here is our heart square. If you want to stop here, you can. For my squares, which I used on my bucket hat, which is also a free pattern on my blog, I did another round of pink. So I'm going to continue on that, but feel free to stop here if you want, and I would definitely recommend to block your squares. So I'm just going to cut my yarn here, since I'm going to be using pink for my last round. Look how cute. Okay, so I'm going to join my yarn here, and it doesn't matter which stitch you join to. I just want to choose a corner, and then chain 1, and then single crochet into the same stitch, and then single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, and just single crochet in all the stitches until you get to the corner. I'll show you how I did the corner. Okay, so now we're at the corner. I just do 3 single crochets in the corner, like that, and then just continue doing a single crochet in each stitch. So again, single crochet in each stitch. In the corner space, I do 3 single crochets. That's it, and then just keep going all the way around your square once you get back to where you started. And then I'm going to end off by doing a slip stitch into the top of my first single crochet, and then I'm going to fasten off my yarn. Alright, so there is the heart square. I think it's so cute. I like it because the heart is pretty big and it fills up most of the square. Again, if you want to make a bucket hat, which is what I did with my squares, I have a free pattern on my blog. You can do that by going to my blog, woolymamacrochet.com, and joining my email list. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a tutorial or a new free pattern. I come out with them all the time. If you ever want to test my patterns, follow me on Instagram at woolymamacrochet. I have tester calls on there all the time, and then you can get the PDF version. I have PDF versions available on my Etsy if that's something that you would want instead. Or just follow the video tutorial and then you'll get the right outcome. So again, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.